Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey. Yeah, doing well. Doing well. Fantastic. Anyways, got some stuff to talk about. I'll try to crochet just a little while we chat. But it's been a little tricky with my hand. It's really swollen and not doing that great. I'm wearing this one just because I like to match. No, but this one hurts. Anyways, glad you're here today. Let's hang out. So, as I said in my last video, I can see my whole desktop here. You can see this little bit here. I have bits and pieces of my purse, which we're down to just a pile of granny squares again. Fantastic. Now, to go with the granny squares, we are going to remake the whole bag with this gray. I think the colors are going to really pop together. I have held them together a few times. I've checked with other colors. I didn't like the two colors of beige that were on that. They just were so close, but yet so far that when I took it out in the sunlight and I saw the difference, it bothered me. And the way the handles were twisting, I didn't like that either. So that was got to go. And let's see, got everything I need. So I'm not fancy. This is my yarn bowl I was talking about. An old wipes container. Not even the ones that have the open tops you can pull the yarn through. No, this is just, and I put this in here, put this in my bag, and I'm good to go. Because we're working on our circular poncho today while we chat. I worked on it for quite a while this morning. Very slowly and carefully with my hand. So now that it's been a few days, it's actually not my finger. It's this knuckle here that I'm pretty sure has either been cracked or out of joint or possibly broken. They don't look quite the same, but there's not a lot I can do about that. I'm icing it, trying to take it as easy as possible. I say after I'm about to admit to something I did today that probably was not smart, but it needed to get done, so as usual, doing what needs to be done. So today was the day where my son and I found some time to start moving his big furniture around. And we got quite a bit moved. Moved his desk and his computer, his closet, because there is no real closet there. We had to buy a separate one, which I just made in March. He got it at the end of March, and I put it together then, and it's been in one spot in his room. So I'm just going to move that because it's kind of catching my arm. 2, 3, 4. Okay, this isn't as bad as it was this morning. That's good. This brace is helping a lot. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, built on this big, like it's a 4-compartment standalone closet, just somewhere to hang up clothes. Got a whole bunch of shelving in it for him to be able to put his clothes away. Like all his sweaters, sweatshirts, all that stuff can be put away. All his hats, all the big heavy jeans, everything can be put away instead of being on the floor, which is what he wanted. We're at a point right now where we're taking a break from toys and stuff, and we're trying to find ways to put things away neatly, and so the house looks nice. The kids really want that. And that's all three of them that want it. It's not just a me thing at all anymore. It is, we all want a beautiful space to be in, where we can walk and not step on toys. You have room to pull out your coloring stuff and not have to clean off a table to do it, because that's a real pain in the tush. I mean, do you really want to do your art once you've cleaned off the whole table? No. Your art has passed on because you've gotten into cleaning mode. Not fun. 2, 3, 4. I have a ton of things that I'm going to be implementing all over the house to help with organization, which is great, and I'm glad most of the family is really loving the idea. We want to clean up. And just in time for winter, so we can have a nice, comfortable winter with a nice space to work with. Oh, I love this one so much. It's so beautiful. All right. See, I'm taking it very easy on my hand as much as I can. Keeping my last 2 fingers curled over, because that seems to help the knuckle not have to strain. And these are my mom's braces that she wears for when her carpal tunnel gets really bad. There's a metal piece in here that's shaped to keep your wrist in a comfortable spot. And it's not bad when you're using a mouse and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. I'm just borrowing them for now. She doesn't need them right now, and she was more than happy to hand them over. She's offered them many times for whenever my hands hurt, just in case she's worried I'm going to get a carpal tunnel. Hopefully, I don't get that. I prefer not to. It sounds absolutely terrible and painful. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm so sorry for anyone that's had to deal with it and had to have surgery. My mom's had a couple surgeries on her hands for it. Part of the reason why she doesn't crochet so fast anymore. She just can't do it for long periods of time. And she has to go quite slowly. But she said she also didn't really crochet that quickly anyways. It's just never been something she ever got really speedy at, which is fine. It's not a race. I hate it when people think that crochet is to race. The faster you go, the better. The more you get done, the better. It's like, really, did you even enjoy your project? Did you enjoy your yarn? That beautiful, beautiful piece of art that you're running through your fingers. Did you enjoy it? Really? Did you actually enjoy what you just did? Do you find any passion in it? It just makes me curious sometimes when I see people thinking that this is a race. 2, 3, 4. And I only say that because what drew me to crochet really was the art of it. Like, I've always admired it. Like a lot of textile art. I love textile arts. Quilting, embroidery, cross stitching, knitting, all of that kind of stuff. Okay. I'm not sure what to do here, so let's go. 3, 2, 1. So yeah, textiles, textile art, string, yarn, materials. It's always been fascinating. Like, I see people who sculpt. Wow. I've tried, and it's not for me. I've tried carving. Not very good at it. Like, at all. Like, I cut myself, not the piece I'm supposed to be cutting. So those are things that are not for me. Paper art. Oh, I love seeing other people do paper art. This girl I used to work near. Love her to bits and pieces. She's so fantastic. She does tiny. I'm going to say amigurumis, but that's not what I mean. Origami. She does crazy tiny origamis and earrings and stuff and sells them at the farmer's market. It's just, she makes some super cute stuff. And they're just so tiny and detailed. I just absolutely am astounded by her talent. 3, 4. But I just wonder, because I see a lot of people who feel that crochet is a business. I mean, I guess if you're making money off it, you can look at it as a business, but then wouldn't it lose its appeal? I'm just thinking out loud, don't worry. I don't think I'd lose my appeal on it. I think I'd be too busy thinking of what I can do next. I do that a lot, and we all know that. I'm always thinking, what's my next project going to be? I'm halfway through a project, I'm already looking around like, what's next? What am I planning? What are my stitches? Who am I making it for? What colors? Do I need to get new yarn? I have 3 things that I have coming up, and I am looking at yarns already. I'm nowhere near needing to make them. Not ready. Not done the other ones. But I'm already planning things. And I have to finish the Halloween bags I started last year. Those need to be done. And then there's Halloween costumes. Why does this look too big? No! 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. I'm good. I was a little panicked there for a moment. I thought it was 5. I didn't want to have to go back. I'm trying so hard to be sure to. Didn't work out very well. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I am just trying to make sure I keep my count. Whew, I am feeling that a little. So we're going to switch my ring to my index finger. I found this helped me earlier. 3 and 4. One, 2, 3, and 4. So yeah, there are Halloween bags I started last year with really cute granny square bags. All I really have to do is finish up handles, and I still have to embroider the green stems on all the jack-o'-lanterns. They were so detailed and so much more than I thought they'd be. I couldn't get them done in time. I thought I'd be able to. I gave myself lots of time, but it turned out to be it. Every granny square I picked to do had so much extra, and I just was not happy with how I was making it. I looked at them recently, and I was like, wow, I'm really hard on myself. These are super cute. I love them, and so I'm going to get them finished this year. So my girls have fun bags to go and trick-or-treat with. Not a problem. Do I have to do it? No, I don't. Do I think my kids are going to love it? I do. I really think they're going to enjoy their little crochet. Well, they're not little, they're pretty big. I want to get some good loot, yo. Get some good Halloween candy in the household for the parents not to steal. Okay? We're not going to steal it. Much. 3, 4. Nah, the girls usually share. My son's notorious for that too. He was always good at sharing. No problem giving us a candy here and there. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I am super excited that we got so much stuff moved around in his room, and then after my wrist hurt too much and I had to come downstairs and do dishes and a couple other things downstairs for daily chores, he moved his dresser and a couple of things, so I got the bug going on him. Okay, I didn't get the bug going on him. He actually reached out for help. He's feeling overwhelmed and just needed someone to help him get started, to support him. We unpacked a couple boxes he had packed up of books and stuff, put them out on his new shelf, and they look really good, and he's really excited about putting his belongings there and just living in his space. And that's fantastic. I'm very happy to hear that and see that for him. 3, 4, We have a ton of Legos to go through. That might be something you might end up seeing on the channel here and there, is rebuilding Lego sets. Legos are expensive and they are a lot of fun. And I've always been a Lego kid. When I was a kid, I loved my Lego. I had those big pails, like industrial size pails of random Legos. They were not sets. They were just a million billion pieces picked up here and there at mostly garage sales. A lot of our toys came from garage sales, which to me is fantastic. We had some of the coolest stuff. I had 3 spirograph sets. I love spirograph. I know you may not know what it is, but if you do, you know what I'm talking about. You get those rings around, you put your pens in, and you draw really interesting mathematical based designs. They are just gorgeous. When you're lucky enough to have colored pens, like real pens, and they fit in the hole, and you can do all sorts of colors and textures and go over them over and over and over until this is really dark and this part's really light. Like, I was crazy about that. Color. Love color. 4. And Light Bright. Again, one of the best toys ever. 3, 4. My kids have a Light Bright, but I'm very disappointed in this modern Light Bright. It's battery powered. Mine you'd plug in. You could leave it on. I burnt out like 3 or 4 light bulbs in mine over the years. I had an empty tobacco canister because it was one of the biggest canisters with a lid we had in the house available, and it was full of Light Bright pieces, and I had stacks and stacks and stacks of patterns. I was lucky enough to get a whole bunch of unpatterned paper to put on there to put your own pictures on, so I had a lot of fun with that, just sitting in my closet in the dark. 3, 4, playing with Light Bright. Super fun. 2, 3, 4. Barbies were okay. I mean, you do their hair, you do their drama, but it's not artistic. I love my art. Anyways, I'm going to say thank you for joining me here today for our little crochet and chat. I will be starting up my bag very soon, probably pulling out the crochet Halloween bags. And I also have to sew a backing on a tapestry that I've done. I want to do a backing on it. That's too many. That looks wrong to me. I'm trying really hard to crochet, but I may have to do some more, less crochet and more frogging for a little bit, just as to heal my knuckle. It's going to take me a little while. It will get better. I know it will. But at least I can see and feel where it actually is injured, so that's good. Good start to getting better, doing long stretches, beautiful massages between all the stuff I'm doing all of the time. Ooh, I got pretty far this time. Awesome. Anyways, thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!